Hello my lovelies, welcome to your partial lunar eclipse and full moon in Taurus reading. I hope that you guys are doing absolutely magnificent. We are going to be doing a one reading, and I am going to break the signs down by element here. This particular full moon is in the sign of Taurus, and not only that, but the lunar eclipse is then in turn in the sign of Taurus. So this particular focus for the full moon is regarding your stability, regarding your home, regarding your family, regarding your relationships, regarding your money, things of that nature. There is energy of conflict because of the opposition to the sun. So we do have an energy of conflict, but we also have some energies that are going to make you strongly look into your emotions and what your subconscious thinking is. The advice we have for when there's any kind of eclipse is that there's very good likelihood that you will become emotionally impulsive in your reactions, or you will become impulsive in the actions that you take. And so in order for you to kind of breeze through this energy with it to being relatively easy, it's important that you do consider your actions before you take them. You also may find yourself, tempted to go in a different direction, which may not be in alignment with what it is that you really like or that you really want. So be cautious of that energy as well. Many of you will have a strong desire to connect on an emotional level with somebody that's very important to you, and others of you will discover that the relationships you're in may not be right and it may be time to move on. So there's a huge energy here. Now, for it being in the sign of Taurus, for Taurus, it's in your first house. So we're going to start a reading with Taurus. Now I've got a placeholder paper here, so because I'm using another camera, which you're gonna see right here in just a minute. So this way, you guys, I can line up everything. All right, my dear, so we are gonna get started. As you see, we have 5 different, 8 different decks that we are gonna be using. We are starting with the sign of Taurus. Now this is a particular tarot spread that I have created for this purpose, and hopefully it will be of help to you. We are using majors here. By the way, on that topic, I'm working on creating a book of tarot spreads for all my wonderful tarot readers out there. So we've got a major here representing you, a major here representing your unknown challenge that's about to hit you. Keep in mind that eclipse energy lasts for about 6 months. And full moon energy lasts for 2 weeks. So we also have this particular deck we are using to see what you need to work through. This exposes fears, internal fears, subconscious things, that sort of thing. We're also going to see the overall theme for this particular time frame for you, as well as what you don't see coming here. Advice for the divine masculines and the divine feminines, as well as combined advice for both, and then some tarot. So let's get started. Let's start with the majors. I've already pre-shuffled these. We are going to start with Taurus. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, please, for the earth signs. What do you have for the earth signs, please? Strength card. Okay, so you are showing up with this energy of strength. Strength in yourself, strength in the situation, strength in your life in general. Strength is about finding that bravery within yourself. In this particular spread, we see that it's just herself in the headdress. So perhaps you're having to rely on your own sense of direction, your own sense of guidance. You're trying to rely on yourself for independence, seeking freedom. Maybe you've just recently released yourself from a situation in which you are in need of being strong and understanding you're about to get rid of some difficulties and move into something better. Eclipse is always eclipse something out that isn't needed, so that you can move on to what's wonderful for you, Now, okay. Now, this particular card now has to do with fear of the present moment. You know, fear of the present moment. With this particular card, there's this sense of, you know, what is happening at this precise moment may be overwhelming. It may be outside of your control, outside of your understanding, outside of your ability to really perceive what comes next, right? Sometimes we focus so strongly on what it is that we desire, and then when it's finally here, boom, we go, oh my gosh, what are we going to do with it now? And so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, we see that energy for you. Now we'll talk about which houses these are in just a moment. Let me get a card for you from this deck, please. We have Revelation. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Looks like you're going to have some sort of revelation. Let me get the other two cards and we're going to speak on each of you individually. Look at all this purple. Somebody's intuition is like heightened, which we often see during an eclipse. So your intuition may be very, very heightened. That may be feeling a little bit uncomfortable for those of you that are typically not used to trusting your own internal guidance. But we see the energy is gaining momentum for something in your life regarding a revelation, regarding something that's happening for you right now. Now, what you don't see coming, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, the Magician. Okay, so you may have a this is our challenge. You may have somebody very manipulative amongst your midst. So just beware. You may have to deal with a manipulative person as a result of this eclipse energy. You may be eclipsing out somebody who's manipulative and not good for you. You know, so that's positive actually. So Taurus, this is happening in your first house. The first house has to do with, you know, how you are perceived by the world. It could be that you find yourself have a really intense energy and drive towards ambitious pursuits, such as sales or selling yourself to somebody else. So you may be trying to say, hey, look, you know, I'm the right man or woman for the job. Hey, you know, I'm the right man or woman for this relationship. You know, I can win your heart. Hey, I'm the right man or woman to you know, get this offer on this particular property or this home. With this energy here, there's such an internal energy with these three having strong purple. There's such an energy and a focus on the third eye. So some work on the third eye would be very beneficial to all of you. So for Taurus, that is your first house. For Virgo, it's in your 9th, and Capricorn, I wrote these down so I wouldn't forget. Capricorn, it's in your 5th. So for Virgo, yours is going to be a focus on higher learning, a focus on greater good, a focus on things with regards to society, perhaps, maybe a cause or something of that nature. Could also be directed into schooling as well. So if you want to learn something new, and travel. For Capricorn, this is in your 5th house. 5th house is the house of fun and excitement and children and things of that nature. So for you, Capricorn, there may be this focus on wanting to make a change in your life. Perhaps you're working too much, not taking enough time for you. Perhaps you're focusing your energy in some particular direction, which is in misalignment of your true purpose, your true guidance, and you're trying to seek a way to find that sense of excitement again, you know? All right, let's see. For my earth signs, surrender your judgments, see beyond the end and the beginning. So that's interesting because the ending is the eclipse. The eclipse is something out. The beginning is the eclipse. The eclipse brings new movement. So whatever has been removed will bring new movement. Sometimes things are eclipsed out to heal so they can come back around later, you know? All right. Mind that is established in true emptiness encompasses the universe. Okay, so this is saying, for those of you that are really focused on this third eye energy, for those of you that are focused on the third eye energy, it's very important that you clear your mind. Clear your mind if you want to gain inspiration and wisdom from spirit, okay? Clear, click. Look, we even have purple over here. Purple, you may need to wear some purple, carry some amethyst. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, please. Okay, there is the Taurus card right there. Right there. Six of Wands, King of Coins, the Empress, also Taurus energy, and the Page of Wands. Okay, Virgo, you will definitely be feeling this Page of Wands energy, because the Page of Wands energy is sort of that desire to get out, travel, get out and, you know, experience excitement. Capricorn, you will also be feeling that because of the movement in the 5th house. Taurus, you're just going to be more kind of about self, and that's okay. That's where you're supposed to be right now. So with the 6 of Wands here, the 6 of Wands is absolutely beautiful, because that tells me that whatever is going to happen with regards to this full moon lunar eclipse is going to bring positive movement for you, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Positive movement for you. It could bring financial gain, financial reward as well with this King of Coins. It could bring a brand new beginning with regards to love, with regards to finances, as well as travel. So this looks magnificent. It looks absolutely fantastic. You're moving in a good way. You're moving towards something beautiful, towards something fabulous. It's absolutely amazing. All right. We are going to reshuffle from Earth. We are going to Air. Air. Let me put these back in random places, my lovelies. It's a new format today. I don't normally do these. So y'all just be patient with me. Thank you so very much. Truly appreciate it. All right, my darlings. Air signs, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Gemini, this is in your 10th house. Libra, this is in your 8th house. I'm sorry, Gemini, yeah, it's in your 11th house. My apologies. Why did I say 11th? No, 12th house. See, I'm like not counting properly. And so I had to write it down. Okay, so the Hierophant is representing you, Gemini. This could be spiritual growth, especially since the movement is in your 12th house. Because the movement is in your 12th house, that's a focus on spirituality. It's a focus on solitude, on contemplation, on, you know, really getting deep and thinking very strongly about your life purpose, your life direction, things of that nature. Now, Libra, for you, this is in the 8th house. So it being in the 8th house, whew, that's a little bit of a tough energy, because there's going to be a focus on endings and new beginnings. Could be an ending of a relationship in order to start a new relationship. It could be an ending of a cycle in order to start a new relationship. Some of you may be getting married during this time period. Some of you may be entering into a long-term committed relationship kind of out of nowhere. Some of you may also be focused on a contract or a partnership of some sort. So that looks good. And with Aquarius, yours is in the, let's see, Aquarius, 2 Pisces, 2 Aries, 2 Taurus. It's in the 4th house. So Aquarius in the 4th house, this is wonderful because that is a focus on home. It could be a focus on a long-term committed relationship as well. Focus on family, a focus on home, a focus on the things that makes you feel content, makes you feel at peace. Neutrality. Okay. So this tells me, air signs, that you do not want to be seen as anything other than dynamic, right? Like there's this sense that perhaps people are kind of, you know, not cold, not hot, but they just kind of see you as there. That never feels good. You know, sometimes it actually feels better to have people either, you know, love you or hate you, because then you have people that are all in, and the people who are all out, you can easily remove, right? But when you have this sort of neutral kind of attitude towards you, there may be this sense of, you know, am I not showing my individuality? Am I not showing my authenticity? Now, neutrality could be with regards to the relationship, if you're dealing with the relationship situation. It's like you don't want somebody to be hot or cold. You want them to be all in, right? Like 2 feet forward. Step all in. Step right up, right up, right up. All right, let's see what we got. Air signs, spiritual practice. Now, if that's not spirit stepping in, I don't know what is. Spiritual movement, spiritual growth, spiritual practice. Enough said. Not much more I can say about that, my loves. Somebody needs to be working on spiritual stuff. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so this is what you don't see coming. So if you're expecting something to kind of move forward rather rapidly, I don't really see anything happening. It's almost like if you're expecting the worst, it's not going to happen. If you're expecting something really amazing, it's also not going to happen. There's a sense of everything is calm and equal and normal for you right now, which is good. You want that. You want that calm sort of energy. It's good. It's a good thing. The Empress. So you do have a new beginning coming, though. This, which you are completely unaware of, and what is a challenge for you is the new beginning. The new beginning could be with regards to a relationship. If it's with regards to a relationship, it's like, well, will this new beginning happen in this relationship? If it's regards to money, will this, situation resolve? Will things start to move in a good, proper direction? When your words are lies, where will your mischief end? Ooh, that's a big one. Where your words are lies, where will your mischief end? Okay, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you may be dealing with somebody who's not telling you 100% truth. You like the truth and nothing but the truth, right? Gemini can stretch the truth in order to make somebody feel better. Libra absolutely will tell you nothing but the truth, and Aquarius is brutal truth. So somebody may be lying to you, so just kind of move forward in a very cautious way. Let's look within for a place of rest, your temple of the heart. So somebody is definitely in need of taking some time alone, working on spiritual growth, not worrying about other people, not worrying about a specific situation. Things will move forward. It's just a matter of when. So somebody needs to just take a pause. Yeah, take a little pause. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, please. The Hermit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, so the Hermit, that's spiritual practice. The Hermit, that's deep reflection, spiritual growth. That's trying to remain neutral, trying to remain calm, not doing anything. The Hermit, thank you, Spirit. You just confirmed 5 times for our wonderful air signs that they need to be working on spiritual growth and taking some time to self. Because if you do, there is some sort of victory here. All right. So you notice how that one fell out. Hopefully it came up on camera over here. Because Fred is saying, don't you question me, girl. All right, so temperance, patience, resilience, waiting, not moving forward super fast, letting the chaos and the difficulty pass. Judgment, okay, and the Hierophant. I was not going to take the bottom card. I did not take it for earth signs, but there it is, right? Same card as this. So there is a focus for you, air signs, that in the next 2 weeks, you really need to take some time for yourself to think things through. For those of you that are going through an ending and a new beginning, you need to be fully prepared. There may be movement in the next 6 months. Make sure people are telling you the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And with the Hermit and the 6 of Wands, there will be victory after taking that time of rest, after taking that time of reflection, after taking that time to overcome some stress, strain, chaos, and difficulties. We do see with the Judgment card a potential second chance or movement forward towards a new beginning. Hierophant, I mean, look, rest. Like, seriously, Spirit? All right, we got the message, right? Y'all tell Spirit, we got the message. Rest, relax, recharge, contemplate spiritual growth. You got it, air signs? All right, after air, we have water. Water, water, my water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The majority of my viewers on this channel happen to be water signs. I love y'all. Thank you so much for your continued support and encouragement. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I value everyone here, no matter what your sign is. Truly happy to have y'all. All right, let's see what we get for water. Hope it's something good. We don't want any more of that spiritual contemplation. That's the area we live in. Spiritual contemplation, spiritual craziness, you know, that's our realm. We need something else. Okay. Seriously? Do y'all see that card? It's the Hierophant again. Okay, Spirit. Perhaps it's relationships. Maybe they're going to give you relationships, water signs, rather than, yeah, they are. Communication. Look at that. Somebody ain't communicating. Fear of communicating. Fear of communication needs to be resolved for my water signs. Prosperity. Financial reward. If you water signs have been going through a financial hardship, it may be about ready to be resolved in the next 6 months. Whoa, we have a couple that turned over. Wow. What do you need to release? And it's time to take action. So water signs, there may be something you need to let go of. What do you need to release? It's also possible that you may be needing to take some definitive action towards somebody to communicate if you wish to have the prosperity that is being guided and directed towards you. So if the Hierophant involves a business contract, it's super important. If the Hierophant involves a relationship, somebody needs to take action and communicate, it says. Challenge for my water signs, please. Card number 20. Card number 20 is the Judgment card. So, Judgment. There seems to be a focus on a past life here in this particular card. This particular card shows the imagery of somebody in, it's a memorial wall, right? And so it's somebody walking along this memorial wall and reflecting upon times long ago. It's possible that somebody is reflecting on the past and needing to make a change. Now, this woman is carrying baggage. She's carrying luggage. Maybe you need to release some baggage. If travel is involved for you in the near future, maybe you're having to make a decision on travel. It could be that a past life relationship is what's being highlighted here, a need for communication, as well as prosperity and a time of action. Second chances are often involved with the Judgment card, the Phoenix rising from the ashes as well. So the Divine Masculine card, set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over and you'll be filled with joy. All right, just do good. Water signs, you got that under control. No problem. Easy peasy for you. And in wisdom, you are aware of the processes of privileging and punishing yourself. Reflect and let them go. Okay, so somebody has not been seeing a situation clearly. You may have been, there may be some self-reflection needed, and what needs to be released appears to be your own view of yourself. In some way, you are getting in your own way with regards to a connection. All right, water signs, please. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, well, look at that. There's Pisces, there's Scorpio. If we get the Queen of Cups, then that's Cancer too. Ooh, Ace of Coins. That could be a new job. That could be financial income. That could be a commitment. Looks like I'm only taking uprights in these ones, just so you know. I already told Spirit. So the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Dolphins, 10 of Cups. This is true love, deep love, affection. This definitely appears to be with regards to a relationship. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. There's the lack of communication. This is beautiful. So we have somebody wanting to come forward and express the love. It's mutual because there's 2 cups here. There's not one. Express the love they have for another person. 10 of Cups. It's deep love. It's true love. It's long-term love and happiness. 9 of Cups. Perhaps they want to move in together because there is a home on this particular 9 of Cups card. There's a house right back here, so that's possible. The 9 of Cups is emotional fulfillment, right? Like they can have emotional fulfillment by communicating the fact that they feel in a certain way, right? Emotional contentment can happen from the smallest of things. The 9 of Cups, it can be a date card. It could be, you know, somebody coming forward with a message of love. King of Cups, this is somebody overflowing with love. They're in control of their emotions. They know what they want to say. They know how they feel. There's no wavering. They're 100% all in on how they feel. And with the 10 of Cups, it's deep love and affection. It's absolutely positively beautiful. Stunning. Looks like somebody might be moving into a commitment. All right. So let's look at fire now. Fire, 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 fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Last but not least. Okay. How are you guys doing? You guys ready for this eclipse? I know some people have had a sudden change in luck in a positive way this week, which is good. Other people's luck has been down in the dumps. So, you know, it could go either way for you guys. Oh, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. My apologies, my lovelies. Pisces, this is happening in your 3rd house. Definitely a house of communication, a house of online technology, distance, and chat, communication online, that sort of thing, written words. Scorpio, it's happening in your 7th. That's your house of relationships. Somebody significant will be featured within your thoughts, your emotions. And Cancer, it's happening in your 11th. That is your house of friendships. There could be some difficulties with regards to your friendships. There could be some friends that you choose to keep and some that you choose to let go of. So be prepared for that, Cancer. All right, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, this is in your 2nd house. That's cash and movable goods. Leo, this is in your 10th house. That's your career house. And last but not least, Sagittarius in your 6th house. That has to do with your daily routines. All right, so Strength card. So Strength card came out twice. The Hierophant came out twice. This may be a very strong solitary energy. It does represent Leo, which is one of the fire signs, right? So there could be a focus on some sort of solitary endeavor in these areas. Obviously, if Sagittarius is working on their routines, that's solitary. Leo working on career, that could be very solitary as well. Cash flow, Aries, yep, y'all are going to be in your own mindset. That's okay. There's a fear of comparison here. Comparison, not wanting to be compared with another person. Maybe you are comparing, maybe you're hoping to win out on a job, win out on some sort of offer. Worried that somebody maybe doesn't see you in the way you would like. We have the card of acceptance. I see you're wanting to be accepted by somebody who you are concerned may be looking at you in a negative light, maybe comparing you to somebody else. Communication is key there, you know. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so if you're worried about comparison, it's not happening. Like, they're not doing it. Whomever you're afraid of comparing you to another person has accepted you. Everything is status quo. Status quo. Everything is fine. All right, your challenge is the Fool, the new beginning. The challenge is you taking a leap of faith in a new direction. Perhaps you don't have the courage to take a leap of faith in the new direction. Perhaps there's roadblocks coming in your way. Perhaps there's difficulties. Perhaps it feels precarious. It feels difficult. It feels a little bit outside of your comfort zone. When you wound or grieve another, you have not learned detachment. Okay, so somebody's holding on too tightly to a situation or a person or a event that has happened between you and another person in the past. maybe holding a grudge that may need to be dealt with. As you perceive birth as coming and death as going, you are bound by the mental obstacles. Okay, so this is talking about fire signs being stuck in your head, right? Like if you think bad is coming, bad's coming to you, period. If you think something good is coming to you, good will come to you. It is all in your mindset. It's a mental hurdle that we all have to deal with, and that's what I see with the Strength card here. Having the strength to get past the mental hurdles and the mindset shift. Judgment. That's this. You feel like somebody might be making a judgment call on you. The Nine of Cups, absolutely beautiful. We just had both of those cards come out during these tonight. All right. Eight of Coins. Queen of Coins is on the bottom. Eight of Coins, not 10 of Wands. Okay, so somebody may be moving with the 10 of Wands, because that can be moving. Moving homes, because there's a home on this Nine of Cups. Very possibly somebody could be considering moving. Maybe you don't feel like you have what you need in order to make a move. Maybe you're a little bit concerned about, is this the right move to make? Will I be fully accepted for who I am? Or will I be compared to another individual? We definitely see there will be no comparison. We see that. Judgment. I feel that this is Phoenix rising, right? Coming out of the difficulty, coming out of the struggle in order to find emotional fulfillment. There is a situation in which you are going to be focused on work. We saw that, right? Aries, cash flow, focus on work. Leo, 10th house, focus on work. Sagittarius, daily routines, work routines. Y'all are going to be focused on work over the next 2 weeks. But in that, you will also find emotional fulfillment, which is good. And with the 10 of Wands, there's a need to release some stress and strain, and I feel that you will be able to do that. So this looks fantastic for all of you. I hope this reading was helpful to you. If you liked the new format of having the window up, showing the cards, please let me know. Put a like down below so I am aware. Also, let me know in the comments. I know the cards are going to be difficult to see because, you know, there's so many cards. But hopefully you guys will like it, because I plan on doing this more going forward. At any rate, I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful full moon lunar eclipse. If you want to see the lunar eclipse, best time is 4:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set a little alarm and you can go see it this morning. If, however, that's not of interest to you at the time that this video gets released, then I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful weekend, and I shall see you again soon. Love and light, big hug, kiss, kiss, mwah, bye.